talented commission leaders. May you, O Lord, bless, protect, smile upon, and be continually gracious to these wonderful men and women. O Lord, show them favor and give them peace. Stretch a bit further and touch the lives of our committee members, as well as our committed team of servicemen and women who work alongside our commissioners. It's a privilege and honor to come boldly to your throne of grace, presenting such dedicated souls who are committed to serving our community. As our commissioners and all elected officials deliberate and conduct today's business matters, please guide, inspire, and instruct them by your wisdom. Recognizing that we are better together, I pray also for an abundant flow of blessings for each staff member working behind the scenes. And may your hand of protection continue to extend toward our servants' families as well. To all our citizens, equity, justice, and peace. May all citizens of the community feel free to express their concerns as well as their adorations. Yes, Lord, rain down a rich dose of courage and strength as the governing force for our county. So let it be written, so let it be done. In Jesus' name, praise God and amen.
Thank you so much, Pastor, for that wonderful, uplifting prayer. And of course, great people come out of Cody High School, which is one of the high schools in my district. So thank you, Reverend, for being here with us today. Next item, please.
Reading, correcting, and approval of the journal.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun.
Move for approval. Support.
Been moved and supported. Any deletions, corrections to the journal? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item.
Report from the chair.
Well, something wonderful happened earlier this week in the great city of Philadelphia, or shall I say city county of Philadelphia, because it's both a city and a county. After about a year of campaigning and about 15, 20 years being very active in the National Association of Counties, which is the body that counties go to for advocacy for federal legislation, as well as bringing tools to commissioners across the country. I was elected second vice president of that organization. Yay! NACO represents the 3,069 counties all across this country. I will say that the first African-American woman to be president of NACO was in the 70s, and she was from Genesee County, Michigan. The second was from Will County, Illinois, and I will be the third African-American woman to be the president of this esteemed organization. So I am excited, but I have to thank everyone for their support, especially those who came to Philadelphia. That's Commissioner Marecki, Commissioner Kinlock, Commissioner Allen, Commissioner Kara would have come, but she couldn't. And more importantly, my campaign manager and MAC president, Commissioner Melissa Dobb, who ran an excellent campaign, kept me on task, and made sure that I did everything I need to do, which in this organization is talking to about 40 different state associations, which is why I am still hoarse. But getting out there, I think this is the hardest campaign I've ever run, including the ones here for Wayne County. But we came out victorious against a gentleman from Missouri. And it was just all the hard work that I've put into NACO over the many, many years that put me over. So thank you all for your support, your prayers, and putting Wayne County on the map. First president from Wayne County. So this is exciting news. And I look forward to you all support over the next few years, because the second vice president this year, first vice president next year, and I take the oath of office as president in 2027 in Savannah, Georgia. So hopefully you all will be there for that event. So again, thank you all. It's It's been a journey, but a wonderful journey. And again, I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. So thank you so much. That's all the report from the chair that I have. Next item, please.
We're moving to page 2 of the agenda, unfinished business. There is one item listed, recommending approval of a resolution pledging limited tax full faith and credit for the North Branch of Big Swan Creek Intercounty Drainage District 2025 drain bonds.
Is there anyone to speak to this?
We're going to turn it on for you.
You're good. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Pereira. I'm the DPS Environmental Services Division Assistant Division Director.
Okay. If you can give us an overview of this item, please.
This is an intercounty drain between Washtenaw County, Monroe County, and Wayne County, and we're doing a maintenance project. And because of the project cost, we are seeking financing for this. And looking for full faith and credit from Wayne County. Monroe County and Washtenaw County have already met with their board and have approved this.
Any questions about this item? Any questions on this item? Thank you so much. Is there a motion?
Thank you.
Moved by Commissioner Anderson, supported by Commissioner Marecki. Again, any discussion on this item? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item.
Offering of all petitions, ordinances, resolutions, and presentations. There are none listed. We are moving to reports from committees. Report A is from the Committee on Public Services. There are 14 items listed on pages 2 through 7 of the agenda.
Okay, thank you so much. And for those on Zoom and in the audience, we work in committee, and that's where each item is thoroughly discussed. And then it comes to the full board for final disposition. So first item, Committee on Public Services, Commissioner Marecki.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move for approval items 1 through 14, with Commissioner Garza being the maker of the motion on number 7.
Okay, we have moved by Commissioner Marecki, supported by Commissioner Wilson. Any discussion on the Public Services report? Any discussion on the items on the Public Services report? Okay, hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries. I have Commissioner Garza as the maker of the motion on item number 7.
Thank you so much. Next item.
We're moving to report B from the Committee on Ways and Means. There are 8 items listed on pages 7 and 8 of the agenda.
Commissioner Kenlock.
Yes, Madam Chair. The Committee on Ways and Means, as the clerk indicated, has 8 action items recommending for approval. But I would like the commission to take note as it relates to item number 6, which is a confirmation vote. This is a recommendation for the appointment of Mr. Philip Whitfield of Detroit to the position of Division Director of Budgeting and Planning within the Management and Budget Department. Madam Chair, this is the confirmation item, and at this time, I would like to ask the division, someone from Management and Budget, to come in to make the introduction as it relates to Mr. Whitfield, to introduce him to this body.
Thank you.
Good morning, Chair Bell, commissioners, and commission staff. I'm John Wallace, CFO of Wayne County. Mr. Whitfield is not here today. He had a pre-planned vacation, but he did present in person in the Ways and Means Committee. Mr. Whitfield is currently the Director of Finance for the City of Ferndale. He's been there for several years. He has over 25 years of progressive management, budget, accounting experience. Also has some other experience with other organizations as well as the City of Detroit. He has great accounting experience. He's also worked with Oracle, and I think he has a great personality. He can come in and help develop our team and help move along our people, process, and our technology as we implement Oracle. So I seek approval for Budget Director for Mr. Whitfield.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wallace, for that.
Madam Chair, I move approval of the entire report.
Okay, thank you. Have a question by Commissioner Colleen?
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I'd like to ask Committee Chair Ken Locke on item number 3. This is the library. Is this the final? As I follow this, there was going to be in 2 steps that this was going to be paid back. Is this the final, or is there still more to come?
So I believe that there are, at this point, I'm going to ask for Corp Counsel to come forward to speak to this. Keep in mind, this is attorney-client. We discussed this in closed session as it relates to issues associated with this. And to that point, I will turn to you.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, Commissioners. There are more that are coming. The
Okay.
majority of them have been presented to this body. I think there should be 2, maybe on Ways and Means next week. The majority of the ones, or all of the ones that have been presented, have been the underpaid libraries.
Okay, yeah, no, I was just in following the news. I knew it was going to be a 2-step process. So this is step 1.
Step 1 of paying back the ones that we
Yeah.
owe money to, correct?
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Any additional questions on the Ways and Means report? Any additional discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We are on report C from the Committee on Health and Human Services. There are 2 items listed.
Thank you. Commissioner Scott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move approval of items 1 and 2.
Okay, items 1 and 2 are moved for approval by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Marecki. Discussion, Commissioner Knizik.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to abstain on item 2.
Duly noted.
Thank you. Any discussion on the Health and Human Services report? Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries. And I have Commissioner Knizik as an abstention on item number 2.
Okay, thank you. Next item.
We're on report D from the Committee on Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security. There are 3 items listed on pages 9 and 10 of the agenda.
Commissioner Garza.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move approval for items 1 through 3.
Moved by Commissioner Garza, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Any discussion on the public safety report? Any discussion on the report? Okay, please vote.
Motion carries.
All right, thank you so much. Next item.
We're on report E from the Committee on Government Operations. There are 7 items listed on pages 10 through 12 of the agenda.
Commissioner Clemente.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would just like to make note on item number 2. We did receive the additional comments that we asked for, and I would like to invite IT up right now just to tell the whole commission what we learned from Oracle.
Someone from IT.
Good morning, Cheryl Ritter from Information Technology. Yes, just to provide an additional update, we did speak with Oracle this morning. They have, they're going to follow up with the state of Michigan this morning. They have had the agreement since July 7th to renew the co-op, and they're hoping to receive some good news that it's moved forward today.
So the contract was going to go further than the MyDeal contract. So we had some questions about liabilities and risk factors for the county. So we asked that we made sure that it was going to be approved before the contract ran out, and we are getting confirmation that it will be. So with that, if there's no other questions, I'd like to move items 1 through 7.
Moved by Commissioner Clemente, supported by Commissioner Wilson for the Government Operations Report. Any additional discussion or questions on the report? Okay, hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. Next item.
We are on page 13 of the agenda, upcoming meetings.
Okay, please note the upcoming meetings for next week. Cannot believe we're almost at the end of July. Where's the summer going? And then I suspect if I could turn it over to our fiscal advisor for a moment. I don't see budget hearings yet. If you could speak to that, sir, as to where we are with the budget.
Through the chair, I'm going to answer to my knowledge and we'll turn it over to John Wallace, CFO. But as of now, we have not received the fiscal year 25, 26 and recommended 27, 28 budget from the administration. We were told that it may come by the end of this month, but we have not received it yet. So we have not put a budget hearing schedule together as of yet.
Thank you. Mr. Wallace, if you could please, sir, come to the podium, or your budget director.
Greg McIntyre, Deputy Budget Director, Management and Budget.
John Wallace, CFO.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
We have a preliminary budget ready for CFO Wallace to review today. We're currently going through variances. We are able to explain those variances today. So hopefully tomorrow morning we have something to present to CFO Wallace. And then after that, the goal is to go to CEO Evans and then meet with the commission on a date to be determined.
We are at the 17th of July, so then the hope is to have it by the end of July.
Yeah, that's the goal.
The goal. Okay, because as you know, we October 1 is our start date for the budget, and commissioners still have to do our deliberations. So we will suspect that the month of August and possibly into September, we'll have budget hearings. Is that on key for what you all are thinking? All right, thank you. We look forward to getting that budget as soon as possible. Thank you, sir. So once we get the budget and it's reviewed, we'll look at when we will schedule the budget hearings. And again, it looks like it's going to be August into September. And possibly a special meeting like we had last year, September 30th, right before October 1. So we want to make sure that this year we're doing the things necessary so that we get the budget earlier than August 1st. I'm speaking to the administration. Next year, let's do the things that we need to do to make sure we get the budget by July 1st at the latest. Thank you. Looking at the schedule of committee meetings, please let the clerk know if you need to change any of these listed meetings. Next item.
We're moving to new business and media consideration. Item number 1 is requesting commission approval of the appointment of Wayne County Commissioner Joseph Palomera to the Wayne County Airport Authority Board.
Okay, is there a motion moved by Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun, supported by Commissioner Garza, to appoint Commissioner Joseph Palomera to the Wayne County Airport Authority Board? Any discussion? 1 second. I think it was moved by,
Commissioner Baydoun,
Commissioner
supported
Baydoun.
by Commissioner Garza.
yes. Okay, any discussion on the appointment? Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Congratulations, Commissioner.
Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. Next, item number 2.
Item number 2 is requesting commissioner approval of the appointment of Commissioner Wilson to the Wayne County Land Bank Corporation Board of Directors.
Move approval.
Moved by, on the screen, I have Commissioner Peterson Mayberry, supported by Commissioner Clemente. Any discussion on this appointment? Discussion. A lot of buttons being pushed
No
over here.
way.
And I'm sure the clerk has the accurate motion in second. Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you, and congratulations, Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, sir. I look forward to your,
Best job I possibly can.
thank you. Look forward to your service on that board.
Thank you.
Next item, I think everyone has in front of them a resolution that was passed out. Take a moment to read. And commissioners take a moment to read, and then I'll have the clerk read. Go ahead, Madam Clerk.
Item number 3 is resolved by the Wayne County Commission on this 17th day of July, 2025, does hereby rescind Wayne County Commission Resolution number 2020-243, adopted April 14, 2020, which authorizes the establishment of a Wayne County Commission Youth Council.
Okay, is the board cleared? Oh, hold on, let's click, clearing the board.
You want me to read the rest?
Yes.
And direct that no similar activities shall be permitted effective July 17, 2025.
Commissioner Marecki?
No, I'm good. now.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right, is there, we have to get the board clear so we can get a motion. Okay, the motion is moved by Commissioner Mayberry, supported by Commissioner Kinlock. Discussion, Commissioner Anderson.
I wish to be recorded as an abstention on this.
And we can, it's a single item, so when it comes up, we can abstain, yes or no. Any discussion on the motion? Discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We are on item B, testimonial resolutions and certificates of appreciation. There are 9 items listed on pages 14 and 15 of the agenda.
Okay, please note the testimony resolutions and certificates of appreciations. Is there anyone who wishes to speak to any of these? Commissioner Scott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to ask Commissioner Kinlock if I could be added to the resolution for Cheryl Ann Majors.
Commissioner Kinlock. Okay. Any other discussion? Is there a motion for testimonies, resolutions, certificates of appreciation? Moved by Commissioner Clemente, supported by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion on these items? Okay, please vote.
Motion carries.
Next item, please.
We are on memoriams. There are 4 names listed.
Okay, as we discussed at the last meeting, the passing of Judge Millhouse, her services were last week. Judge Virgil Smith, his services were yesterday. I want to continue to keep their families in our prayers during this difficult time. Any comments on the other memoriams? Commissioner Scott?
Yes, on all three of them, Judge Millhouse, Judge Smith. Just like to thank God for all of their lives and all what they did while they were here. Brenda was the daughter of Jackie Wilson. He and I went to school together, and it was always so wonderful to hear him sing at our meetings in the morning that we would have at school. So, and she did spend a number of calls calling me to talk about back in those days. So I was able to give her some information on Highland Park and her father.
Thank you. No,
And Virgil Smith, Judge Virgil Smith. Well, I was able to come out of retirement to run for Senate because he chose to give up his seat and come down here and work for who is now Mayor Duggan. And so it was just wonderful. And even here as judge, we talked a lot about the bill that we have been trying to get done regarding the family courts, and that he had so much information on that because he worked on that while he was in the legislature. Yeah, so I thank God for all of them and all what they were able to do.
yes.
So thank you, Madam Chair.
And the service yesterday was lovely for Judge Virgil Smith.
Sorry, I wasn't up to going to the funeral. I went to too many
I
funerals
know.
within the last couple of weeks, and
It's been fast
just
and
couldn't
furious.
handle it anymore.
I understand, but it was lovely service. Commissioner Knieze?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to offer some brief remarks about Garden City resident Wilby Pister, who is being recognized under memoriams today here on item 3. Wilby was the same age as my grandfather, and I saw so many parallels between his story and my grandfather's story, being born here in Detroit to immigrant parents from Italy. And a gentleman who moved to Garden City when he was 8 years old, lived there for the rest of his life until he passed away on July 4th of this year. If you think about an older Italian gentleman, you're thinking about Wilby Pister, everything that comes along with it. He worked for Wayne County from 1963 to 1995 in the Sheriff's Department, deeply loved that work. In his free time and in his retirement, you could of course find him spending time with his family, tinkering around in his garage or relaxing on the porch with a glass of wine. And to be sure, that's exactly where I met him back in 2012 when I was first knocking doors in Garden City when I was running for the State House. And so in addition to just being a great guy, great family man, maybe made a little wine in his basement, all within the legal limits, was also a great volunteer across Garden City as well, very active with our planning commission and a number of other volunteer opportunities. So just wanted to take a second to lift his name up here today and recognize that, the loss that we have in our community and to let our family know that we're thinking of them and praying for him today. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much. And we'll keep his family in our prayers as well during this time, and the city of Garden City. I know he was a fixture there, so thank you, Commissioner. Any additional remarks by members on memoriams? Hearing none, please stand for a moment of silence. Thank you so much. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Public comments.
Public comments, you have 2 minutes. Is there anyone on Zoom for public comments? Anyone on Zoom for public comments? Yes,
Yes, I'm here. I don't know what the protocol is, so I hear it's 2
just your
minutes.
name, please.
Yes, good, and let me lower my hand. Yes, good morning, everyone. My name is Attorney Robin McCoy. I'm Corresponding Secretary for Black Women Lawyers of Michigan. I sent you all a letter, which I'm just going to highlight it. It's 6 pages. I live in Van Buren Township. I've been practicing 24 years in November. I've done 20 years of indigent defense in Wayne County. I stopped doing the indigent defense in April of last year over concerns about the billing issues. What's referenced in the letter that I sent out is that there's concerns from attorneys about Wayne County, there being no expected date of payment for court-appointed counsel, that there's no known practice for review of the items billed, that the IDSD Wayne County requires microbilling that is not standard, it's burdensome, potentially invasive, and it's just bad news. Difficulty of communication regarding, so it's attorneys, expert, and investigator pay. IDSD continues to evaluate attorneys on MIDC standards while falling short on standard 8, which is the standard about making sure that the attorneys are paid for their services in a reasonable manner, and bifurcating professional compensation from performance to the point of economic hardship. As I reference in the top part of the letter, I just talk about that standard 8 calls for prompt payment. For most of us that do this kind of work, we're not doing it to get rich because it's not going to happen, but we're doing it to help people. But there are a number of seasoned attorneys that have come off the list because they have concerns about not getting paid. They haven't been paid in months. I've heard of some attorneys that are on the risk of losing their apartments or their houses, and they're embarrassed to say anything about it. I think this just goes back to the point that we're here to represent indigent people, and but it's unethical to expect us to do that if we're not getting paid. So thank you for your time. I did bring this to the attention of MIDC. They added it to their agenda. They said they're looking into it. And yeah, if I left my information in my email if anybody has any questions. And again, thank you.
Thank you so much. We don't do back and forth under public comments. However, I will say that I will ask our government operations chair take this item up in an upcoming meeting so we can figure out what's going on and how we can be of assistance to get through this. So thank you for those public comments today. Thank you. Is anyone else on for public comments on Zoom? No other hands? Anyone on the telephone? Anyone in the chambers?
One card for someone in the chambers. Mr. Amo Movatar.
State your name, sir.
Hi, my name is Amog Mahavatur. Good morning, Madam Chair, Commissioners, and all in attendance. My name is Amog, and I'm a rising senior at Northville High School. And I have the honor of serving as a youth council member for the Wayne County Commission Youth Council. And I was recently just hired as a summer intern for Commissioner Baker McCormick. First, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Commissioner Baker McCormick for hiring me and for serving as the administrator of the Youth Council. The commissioner's leadership, mentorship, and commitment to youth engagement in government have created incredible opportunities for students like me to learn and grow very important skills. I'd also like to thank my home commissioner, Commissioner Terry Marecki, for her continued support. And without the continued leadership and dedication of you all, our commissioners, our youth council would not exist. Your investment in the future of Wayne County's young leaders is appreciated more than words can say. I'm proud to be standing here before you all today, and I'm here because of this program. It works, it matters, and it has real impact. And on that note, we're excited to share that the application for the 2025-26 term for the Wayne County Commission Youth Council is open, and our first meeting and swearing-in ceremony will be held on Thursday, October 2nd. We hope all commissioners have identified and will help interested high school students in your districts to apply, and we're especially hoping to bring in 1 or 2 new members to this important program. This year, our youth resolution was on food insecurity, which is a very pressing issue that affects many residents in Wayne County, and we're committed to making a difference through youth-led research, engagement, and policy advocacy. On behalf of the entire Youth Council, we thank you for your continued support and for giving us a seat at the table. And for any students interested in applying, they can either contact their local commissioner's office, or for any other questions or concerns, contact Commissioner Baker McCormick's office. Thank you again for believing in us and for the future of Wayne County. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for interning and all the work that you do. Congratulations as a rising senior. Thank you for coming today. Very well spoken. Thank you. Anyone else in the chambers to address the Wayne County Commission? One more time for public comments. Public comments. Hey, Thank you. Next item, please.
Reconsiderations,
There are none.
remarks by members,
Okay, remarks by members. A couple of things. First thing, on July 30th will be a very special day for one of our members. Commissioner Colleen will be turning 35 years old again. So congratulations. Happy birthday, Commissioner Colleen, early for your birthday on July 30th. Give him a round of applause. We won't meet until after his birthday.
That's more or less times two, Madam Chair.
Times two.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
More or less, more or less. Happy early birthday, Commissioner. And let me also say, during the NACO conference, I serve as Vice Chair of the Public Safety Committee, and I requested that we have Prosecutor Kim Worthy come to address commissioners from across the country on what we've been doing with the rape kits. She was not able to attend, but she did send one of her prosecutors that's over that program, Grace, and she presented to the committee and did a wonderful job explaining how we got to where we were, the leadership of Prosecutor Worthy, the leadership of this commission, and helping to fund some of those endeavors, and where we are now with, I think it's 800 serial rapists being identified, and all the 11,000 kits now have been processed. So the commissioners from across the country we're excited to see that work, because it's not just here in Detroit and Wayne County. Other cities and county have the same issue, Miami, Memphis, and other counties across the country. So they were very interested in her presentation, and she did a wonderful job. So Tony, please take that back to the prosecutor, that she did a wonderful job presenting at our committee meeting. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Any comments or remarks by members? Any remarks by members? Commissioner Kniezek.
Commissioner Kinlock says less than 2 minutes. I'll be less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
I've already said it on social media, but social media is not real. So I want to at least say it here and give folks their flowers. We were talking a little bit earlier about the library pieces. And I just wanted to say how much I respect and appreciate our Wayne County Treasurer, Eric Sabri, how much I respect and appreciate all of the commission staff that have been involved in this effort. I think it's a great reflection on the type of government that we want to be a part of and hope to be a part of, when we have local library directors coming to us saying, I think that something a little off here. I think that I might have found a miscalculation. It's not malicious. It's just an accident. But when you know about the accident, the real question becomes, what are you going to do about it to make it right? And so to the treasurer, to all of our staff here, our attorneys, everybody, I just wanted to say thank you. It's going to make a big difference in Dearborn Heights, in Garden City, and Inkster. Those communities are each getting paid back tens of thousands of dollars that they're going to be able to put to good use in our community. And I know I'm not the only commissioner that's benefiting from this taking place. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that had a hand in that. I know there's probably tons more that I have no visibility into, just folks that are putting their nose to the grindstone and doing the work every day. So wanted to say thank you to everybody for addressing this issue. Our local libraries and our citizens are going to appreciate it. I think that was less than 2 minutes, Kinlock. All right.
That was perfect. Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional remarks by members of Commissioner Wilson?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Two things. First and foremost, I want to thank the commission for giving me the opportunity to serve as a member of the Wayne County Land Bank Board of Directors. I do not take this honor lightly. I'm going to work as hard as I can as to not bring reproach upon this commission for your gratitude in selecting me. So thank you all very, very much. I'm looking forward to making a difference. Number two, being in Philadelphia last week, or should I say this past week, we got back on Tuesday, I believe. This is Thursday, so I lost a little track of time, but it was an amazing event to see our Madam Chair interact with the crowd, talking to the members, engaging with the county officials, and the grace in which she did it was left me in awe, to be very honest with you. The individual that she beat, needless to say, was not a good person. He said some things that I didn't like. He said some things, obviously, that 1,964 other members didn't like either, because he was only able to conjure up about 600 votes. So that was one of the biggest margins of victories that I've been a part of. And it's telling, because you look at our Madam Chair and you look at this individual who she ran against, I'm surprised it was even that close. But at the end of the day, I'm very proud of the job that you're doing as our chair. I'm proud of the job that you're going to do as our second vice chair of NACO. And I'm even more so looking forward to your leadership as president when you take the helm in 2027 in Savannah, Georgia, which I hope to be there as well to completely support your endeavor. So I say all that to say this. We have a remarkable individual who's going to be leading us in NACO, bringing Wayne County back on the map. I'm proud to be a part of that. I'm looking forward to what the future holds for Wayne County with Madam Chair as our leader. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. And it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for getting involved in the organization. You will find so much resources and tools that will make you a better commissioner, as I have over the years as well. So thank you for your involvement. I look forward to your continued leadership there. And just as a sidebar, NACO is probably 50% Republican, 50% Democrat, about maybe 20% African American, maybe 20% African American. So given those demographics, it was I resonated with the majority of the people, no matter their demographics, Republican, Democrat, Black, white, Hispanic, everyone, which gave us the margin of victory that we had. So it was an honor to campaign, an honor to serve, and I look forward to even more service to that organization. So thank you, Commissioner.
Good morning. I just wanted to say with 14 days into this space, I just want to say to all of the departments and all the commissioners, just thank you for your availability. Thank you for sitting down with me. The residents of District 5 have seen me in 14 different meetings over the last 14 days, and they are super excited. What I will say is that they love them some Mama Irma. And they made that known to me. And so I told them then that's something we have in common because I too love me some Mama Irma. But I just, for those who I haven't had an opportunity to sit down with yet, Tony, don't look at me like that. Stay tuned because there's a lot to learn. And so as I get acclimated to this space, I am more than proud to be able to say that I sit in this space. So again, thank you to everyone, to the commissioners. Again, thank you for your vote of confidence. And I appreciate the time to speak. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner, and look forward to you learning and growing in this role and your leadership on the Wayne County Commission. Thank you, ma'am. Any additional remarks by members? Any additional remarks by members? I will.
Right here. One more time.
Oh, Commissioner Wilson.
Yes, ma'am. One more time. Thank you, Madam Chair. I would be remiss if I sat here and didn't respond to my colleague, Angelique, Commissioner Angelique. Awesome young lady. I've been knowing her for quite some time we're UAW brothers and sisters. She worked for Vice President Jimmy Settles in the Ford Department for a while, did a fantastic job. I worked as an administrative assistant for the last 3 UAW presidents in the president's office, so we got an opportunity to kind of interact with each other. Having said that, I don't think we could have had a better choice than my sister over here because I know her passion for people. I know her passion for getting the job done, and I also know her passion based on the fact that she's a UAW leader, how she knows how to go out there and attack grievances and attack concerns and attack things that really our members look forward to having resolved. So thank you for your past service with the UAW sister, and I look forward to working with you in the future as the commissioner here in the board, Wayne County Board of Commissioners. So thank you very much for that. I'm looking forward to working. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner.
My pleasure.
Commissioner Dobb?
Thank you, Madam Chair. In the midst of managing your NACO campaign, I also submitted a resolution to the Environment, Energy, and Land Use Policy Steering Committee, which did pass. The policy was the National Association of Counties urges Congress to pass legislation that would protect the authority of local governments to regulate, restrict, or ban data centers and cryptocurrency mining operations within their jurisdiction. And this is just around the issue of state legislatures across the United States proposing and enacting bills that limit or prohibit local governments from regulating the development of these facilities. So just wanted to report that out to the commission.
Thank you, and thank you for your work on the steering committees. And I look forward to all of you who are active in NACO joining the steering committee so that you can propose resolutions such as Commissioner Dobb that goes on our platform for the entire country. So thank you for that, Commissioner. Any additional remarks by members? I have one more that we can go. Tonight, I will have my annual legislative briefing at the Warrendale site of Hines Park, which is actually located in Commissioner Knizik's district, but it's the closest county park to my district. So if you are out and about this evening from 5 to 7 at the Warrendale Park site, which is right off of Warren Avenue, just east of Telegraph. That's where we'll be eating, laughing, and getting a great legislative update of the great work that this body has done. So thank you. Please join me if you can. Vice Chair Palomero.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Welcome, Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Congratulations, Madam Chair, on your presidency. And Wayne County has to be the only county in America to have a president-elect for the national organization and a sitting president of the state organization serving at the same time.
That's true.
So I'm very proud of that.
Yes.
On another note, 23 years ago in 2002, the Wayne County Airport Authority Board was formed. At the time, I was in my second term, and I thought to myself, it might be nice to serve on that board at some point. I want to thank the chair for nominating me and you, my colleagues, for supporting me, because today and moving forward for the next few years, I get that chance, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. You will do a marvelous job, I know, on that board. So thank you for your leadership. And I can't wait for you to update us, which leads me back to my last comment before I go to you two. A few months ago, I mentioned that we have so many commissioners on so many different boards, but unfortunately, we don't get a chance to report out as to the work that you're doing on those boards that we appoint to. So at the next commission meeting, the next one, we will have an update from one of the boards. It may be DWIN, it may be the airport, could be the Arts Authority, but one of these boards, so you will be notified, the lucky person who's going to go first to report out on what's going on your board that you sit on that we all need to be abreast on. So Commissioner Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate you again on your victory and look forward for your leadership for many years to come. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry, I officially welcome you to the Wayne County Commission. Look forward to working with you. And Commissioner Palomero, congrats. We look forward for your wisdom and leadership on the Airport Authority as well. Thank you.
Thank you. And you know what, Commissioner Palomero, with Melissa being the MAC chair and myself being the second VP of NACO, also during the Philadelphia trip, Commissioner Baker McCormick was voted chair of Women of NACO. So we have 3 leaders here, all in Wayne County, representing the organization in 3 different areas. So yes, we are very fortunate and making history with 3 women, hey, in leadership roles in that organization. So thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you. Commissioner Kinloch.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to take this privilege to ask, we have present with us the head of LGBT Detroit. And as we have just voted on the 30th anniversary of Hotter Than July, Madam Chair, I would like to ask if we could unmute A. Nazir Kobina from LGBTQ who wanted to address us. Was trying to locate them at the time of the resolution, if you don't mind.
That's fine. Are you available? Can you hear us?
I can, Madam Chair. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Good. We've met before. You were kind to honor LGBT Detroit previously, and so
Yes.
it's really good to see you again. And if I may, I want to thank you, Madam Chair, and fellow commissioners for welcoming me to today's session. My name is Zaire Kwabena. I serve as the Executive Director of LGBT Detroit and the Director of Hotter Than July. LGBT Detroit is North America's largest Black-led LGBT organization located right here in Wayne County. Hotter Than July, our annual Pride celebration, is held throughout the region. This year, we celebrate 30 years of organizing and implementing dynamic activities during a week-long period. LGBT Detroit is honored to receive recognition from the Wayne County Commissioners. The company's overall priority is to serve marginalized people locally, regionally, statewide, and nationally. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Commissioner Kinloch and to the entire body for this extraordinary honor. Thank you for your time, and thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you for your leadership, and it is our pleasure to continually to acknowledge the great work that you do, not only here in Wayne County, but throughout the country. So thank you for your remarks for today. Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun.
Sorry, Madam Chair, I forgot to congratulate my dear friend Commissioner Wilson on his appointment for the Land Bank Board of Directors as well.
Thank you. All righty, all the thank yous and congratulatory messages are concluded, I think, at this point. Last call for remarks by members. Okay, very good. Thank you all for this meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn? All right, meeting adjourned. Thank you so much.